Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, for the upcoming week of April 27th, 2020. We rolling through spring, y'all. So I think last week I may have spoken on the fact that Mercury is moving into Taurus, so I feel like that's more deliberate communication, more meticulous communication, not mincing words, not wasting time. For some people, there could be an element of stubbornness, right, coming. But keep in mind, with the bull, which rules Taurus, or symbolizes Taurus, bulls are not stubborn. They are just persistent, and they just do what they want to do. So just keep that in mind when it comes to communicating with people or pushing through with things that you want to happen. Also keep in mind that bulls like luxury and beauty, right? So infuse your communication and your travel and even your technology with elements of beauty, of art, because that's what we're in, right? We just had this new moon in Taurus, we have the sun in Taurus, now we have Mercury in Taurus. So that's Taurian energy. Lastly, bulls don't play no games, right? They will sit in like, they like calm and they like peace, but if you cross them, you already know what's gonna happen. So also, again, keep that in mind as well. Do not push things that are not that you see. Don't poke a bull, I'll just say that. What are the major things for my fire signs for upcoming week of April 27, 2020, please? Shout out to my afro in the shot. And the trees, the leaves, they all blended into one. Beautiful. Okay, so insect 77, angel number 773. Look it up, fire sign, see if it resonates. We got the 7 energy. We've had a lot of emphasis on spirituality in the readings this week. So with the 7 circles insect, coming together with a group, again, this is action. This is forceful energy for a short-term project, which makes sense. A lot of people, like I said, are finding themselves in situations where they have to step up, they have to volunteer, they have to come together, right? People are making masks and making hand sanitizer and doing all of that. But the good news is that this is short term, right? What you're working on is short term. So it may be requiring you to expend a lot of energy, work with people you may or may not have to deal with, but it's for something that is just for the moment. Now, I think it's interesting that the 7 circle insects came right before the 7 wands, 7 stars. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius. This is about y'all coming together working on y'all dreams, right? So this is an element of hope. Y'all coming together to work on something to bring hope to people, to other people, or to lead other people to begin a new cycle of focusing on your dreams and focusing on being in alignment with what the universe wants you to do. Yeah, that's the whole point of this quarantine or social distancing or lockdown or whatever you want to call it situation. We supposed to be at home getting to know who we are as people, getting to know why we incarnated here, right? Because it was not to come and work a job that you hate and hit a clock and then only get 2 days off and do it all over again until you old enough to, you know what I'm saying, to be free. That ain't how it go. So these are strong new spiritual beginnings, the beginnings of you listening to yourself, you stepping up into your leadership skills, you listening to the divine, you being a hope dealer, right? The 5 wand house and clarifying the 7 circles insect. Yep. So y'all could be coming together like at a hospital or something, or any type of a school, a workplace, any company, any type of institution with other people, right? To change something, but working with other people for a short-term project. So again, it's like volunteering with everything that's happening now. 4 wand loot. So the loot is about sorry y'all, the great outdoors. So the 4 wand loot is about building stability, but again, the loot is like one of my favorite cards because he is about music, right? So for some of y'all, it's literally like a music studio or a school or something, or coming together with other people to build something like that having to do with music, but or art in general, like a museum. But for others, I feel like this is about getting to the cream of life, the creme de la creme, right? Because the lute has worked hard for a very, very long time, and now he can play his instrument, and which is unique in and of itself. Now he's just now learning to listen to himself. He's just now stepping into his stride of where he don't take butterfly just flew in front of me, right? Transformation, yeah. Where he has transformed, right? He don't take other people's advice so seriously. He do what he want to do because he's worked hard already. Now it's time for relaxation. It's time for rest. It's time for play, right? He's already worked hard. He's already built everything he needed to build. So that's an excellent message for y'all, right? And I said that. I said whatever you're working on, the good news is that it's short term, right? Because this is hard work. And sometimes, you know, to no eventual end, but it's just a spurt of energy over a short amount of time. Y'all could be doing that again, even at home. But it's time for relaxation now. Look at that, 8887. Y'all got all these sevens. So the universe is calling you to your true purpose. Like that's just what's been emphatic in these readings, especially with y'all and with the water signs. Like it's time to step into who you are. It's time to step into who you are. All these sevens, come on now. Then look at this, check this out. 777, then y'all got 88. All about karmic cycles, abundance, wrapping up cycles, infinity, right? Being one with the universe. Going through one cycle, ending another, and starting and ending. That beautiful flow of life. Then what y'all got? 5, 4, 3, 2. Blank, right? So all of these steps that you take, they want you to keep progressing. Then you got the 8 wine knot. Tying or untying, anxiety, karma, stuff that you're dealing with at home or even at your job or whatever project that this is that you're working on, it starts to get to you, right? And it may be for the greater good. It looks like it's something that benefits, again, humanity. It benefits the world. It's not a selfish project by any means, but that's probably why it's starting to get to you, because you've been expending so much effort trying to be a good person, trying to help out, trying to do it, and now it's like you're tired. Like you're like, okay, now what? But they telling you have some new beginnings coming, and they want you to rest. Then you got the 8 circles, tiger, about an authority figure. A male, could be an Aries, or maybe you are an Aries or a Leo. So tying or untying something with an authority figure. This, for some of y'all, this is literally quitting a job or quitting the project that you're working on because you've done it, right? It's starting to burn you out. Right? Or you're ready for something else. You're ready for some new beginnings or a leadership role or something. So that's you kind of letting that element of, this partnership go. Just like, okay, I've done it. And now it's on to something else. Again, 2 of them in the same reading. 7 wine, 7 stars. Lake Kelly 47, money is the song that's being played outside. I got money. Ooh, money. I got money. So y'all need to look up that sign. That song, because that's literally a message. I love this. They could be saying you got money, so now you can relax. They could say just be in the mind frame of that. For some of y'all feel like y'all gotta work hard because this is a job. It's not volunteering. What you're doing, like maybe you're working hard again, making hand sanitizer, making masks, delivering meals. Or you're doing what you're doing. It's for the greater good, and you're making money, and it's exhausting you. Don't overdo it. Be in tune with what the universe is telling you. Don't downplay your desires for the sake of humanity. Ooh, right? There has to be a balance. Yeah, it's got to be a balance. I told you already what you're doing for the most part is not selfish at all. But now sometimes you have to be. So now it's time to be selfish when it comes to not burning yourself out. And look at that fire card. So some ties, cutting some ties, saying sayonara to somebody who's trying to hold you back. 6 wine fire. Dealing with elements of, this is definitely passion, but again, I just feel like this is stress. This is stress. Burning away these ties that don't serve you no more. Even if they are noble, even if they noble. Even if what you're doing, like, oh, this is good, or I'm really helping somebody. If it's draining you, maybe it's a nonprofit you work at or some type of project. If it's draining you, y'all. It's time to go. Everything has a season. And you have done plenty. You've done enough. 2 circles, pine. There are no women in this spread. No women. So this is, again, heavy emphasis on masculine energy, but on balancing them out. You got the older man who is in happiness and retirement. You got the middle-aged man who's more physically dominant and just charging in, getting it, right? Then you got the younger guy who's trying to start something new. And then you got the youngest guy who he's just trying to figure it out. Like, what do I want? How do I build stability? Well, you already got it. It's already there. Right? There's some element of music, of writing, here as well, of contemplation, right? Just thinking about what you want. Coming out of this fire. Like, what is it that I want? What is for me? The last card of the spread is 9 bamboo willow. See, wrapping up cycles, coming to the end of a phase. We saw that with all the 8s. Being persistent, being resilient, bouncing back so that you can heal. Staying rooted, staying firmly grounded. I think it's interesting that the willow came next to the pine. These are both trees. Both of them are resilient. Both of them are stable, just in different ways. The pine just don't move. I mean, it's going to take a lot of force to move a pine tree, right? That's that Taurus energy, that bull energy. Like, no, I'm standing my ground. Whereas the willow survives by being flexible, right? Through bending, persisting, weathering the storm, and then just bouncing back. But both of them ultimately achieve what they want to achieve. That's beautiful. Alright. So back to the fortune telling book. Fire signs. So we're going to start with Aries. 8 of spades. Turn right to it. Renewed hope. I love it, Aries. Family clashes are resolved by compromise. Romantic, business, domestic, or holiday plans may suffer hitches and delays. Friends you thought you could trust may prove unreliable or scheming. Be careful in August. Reverse. You can nip a catastrophic situation in the bud. Common sense may tell you to start over. Okay, Aries, so renewed hope. Things coming back together, right? I told you that resilience, that perseverance, right? I told you also at the beginning of the reading that your job is to spread hope, to bring hope, right? When we had those wand cards, right, that are talking about hope, and the 7 wands, 7 stars specifically, right, talking about being hopeful and healing and being a leader and being resilient. So this is basically just saying any issues that you're having right now, don't worry about them, right? As long as you have your wits about you, you have nothing to worry about. Things are improving. Right, and I hope y'all can still hear me because that motorcycle is loud. And let's see, Leo, the Queen of Clubs. Supportive, tender woman. That's interesting because there wasn't no women in the spread. This attractive, confident woman has a maternal nature and many male admirers. Her generosity attracts many friends, and you may confide in her. She may help you to earn a living. Reverse. Be discreet. A woman may be jealous of you. See, so the scheming energy has been coming through in the general reading for everybody, fire signs. So just keep that in mind. But Leo, this is saying the supporting, tender woman may come to balance out the masculine energies in your life, the excess of masculine energies. This could also be you, but I feel like this is somebody else coming to help you. To help you dissolve the situation with a boss or with a male, or the situation that's stressing you out, this project that you're working on, or this job that's causing you to feel guilty about leaving. This woman will come in and vouch on your behalf. She'll come and help you to understand that it is okay to put yourself first sometimes, Leo, and you already know that. All right. Last but not least, Sagittarius. These two came out. So 6 of clubs and 8 of clubs. So the 6 came out first. Oh yeah, check this out. So okay, So it's a successful gamble and unexpected financial enrichment. Wow. So I'm gonna read this one first because it makes more sense. Renowned as a card of chance, it intimates that you will win in a gamble. Follow your intuition, but if Sixth Sense tells you stop gambling for a time, an advancement at work will occur on the 8th of the month or in August. Told you that was coming. Reverse, avoid foolish speculations. Remember, investments fall as well as rise. So this is about you taking a chance on yourself. This is about you taking a chance on what you want to do. Again, letting go of that energy of I need to be doing what's right for the world, or I need to keep helping out, or putting yourself first. So this doesn't necessarily mean a financial gamble, but it could be. But look, beautifully, an unexpected financial enrichment. So past business success will generate new work opportunities. Money may come from an unexpected source, but balance income and expenditure cautiously. Keep in touch with people who have advised you wisely in the past. June promises to be a good month for you, Sagittarius. Reverse, expect good news to a reply letter that you send regarding your career. So this is telling you, take a chance. Take a chance on money. Take a chance on financial enrichment. Take a chance on, take a gamble. Take a gamble on yourself. Take a gamble on your dreams. Take a gamble on life. That's what they're telling you. Life saying F with me, mess with me, right? Just give me a chance and everything is going to work out. That's beautiful. As far as career goes, as far as money goes, it's your week, Sagittarius. And I'm happy for you. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.